For 1,000 years, the galaxy had known peace. The Council of Worlds enforced strict laws, and every species abided, fearful of reigniting the wars that had once shattered entire star systems. Humanity, the newest member of the Council, had integrated quietly, keeping to themselves. They shared little of their past, little of their strength, and offered only technology that seemed modest compared to the great powers. When the first Dominion fleet crossed the border and declared the ancient treaties void, panic rippled through the galaxy. Species that had known nothing but peace for generations trembled at the thought of war. The Dominion's declaration was simple: submit or perish. The council chambers filled with frantic debate. Dozens of species shouted over one another, desperate for solutions, desperate to avoid annihilation. In the chaos, only the humans remained calm. Ambassador Reeve, representing Earth, leaned back in his chair with an almost casual smile as alien leaders pleaded for action. "Do you not understand?" shrieked a Vraxi delegate. "Their fleets number in the thousands. Their weapons can destroy planets. Peace is over." Reeve's reply was simple, his voice carrying a strange amusement. "Good." It was getting boring. The room fell silent. The alien stared at him, confused. Who could laugh at the end of 1,000 years of peace? That night, as the Dominion Armada advanced, their warships glowing like a storm on the edge of the void, they sent a message to Earth directly: surrender your fleets. Yield your worlds. Or be erased from existence. Earth replied with laughter. Not mockery, not arrogance, but the deep, rolling laughter of soldiers who had waited too long for a fight. The first clash came on the edge of the Sol system. The Dominion fleet arrived confident, expecting another frightened race to crush. But when they reached the orbit of Neptune, they found humanity waiting. Thousands of human warships decloaked from hidden positions. Not elegant cruisers, not gilded vessels like those of the Council, but black, jagged leviathans bristling with weaponry. These were not ships of parade. These were ships built for one purpose: war. The Dominion commander scoffed. "Primitive iron hulks," he muttered. "Erase them." The order was given. Plasma fire and antimatter lances streaked across the void. For a moment, the galaxy believed humanity would fall as countless others had. But the human ships didn't burn. Their shields roared to life with strange distortions that bent physics itself. Railguns thundered, hurling tungsten slugs at near-light speed. Swarms of drones erupted from hidden bays, tearing through enemy formations. The laughter carried on every frequency, from every human channel. Soldiers laughed as their weapons fired. Captains laughed as Dominion warships crumbled. It wasn't madness, it was joy. For a millennium, humanity had abided by the Council's peace. They had agreed to disarmament, had hidden their true fleets beneath oceans, buried in moons, cloaked in asteroid belts. But they had never forgotten war. They had prepared for it. The Dominion realized too late. Their fleets broke, their formations shattered. One by one, their dreadnoughts were reduced to wreckage drifting in the void. On the Council worlds, the other species watched in stunned silence as live transmissions streamed across the galaxy. The humans weren't panicking. They weren't even straining. They were enjoying themselves. Ambassador Reeve's final message to the Council spread like wildfire, replayed 1,000,000 times across 1,000,000 worlds. "You asked why we laughed. Because you never understood what peace means to us. Peace is not our nature. Peace is only a pause, a chance to sharpen our blades. You fear the end of peace. We welcome it. The Dominion wanted war. Now, they'll drown in it." When the battle ended, the Sol system was littered with the burning remains of the Dominion Armada. Humanity stood victorious, their laughter still echoing in the void. The 1,000-year peace was over. And for the first time, the galaxy realized what that truly meant: humanity had been waiting.